I can already sense the hate. Okay. Let's get this positioned correctly. Hello, everyone. So, obviously I did leave during kind of a critical point in the world. And now that I'm back, I want to address the things that have happened over the past week that I've been gone. I was planning on addressing everything that is happening, mainly the Black Lives Matter movement. However, I, being a white male, wanted to take some time and, first of all, step away from everything to collect my own thoughts on the matter, as well as see what other people are saying in order to make a claim and a video that is well educated. Obviously, I support you. I'm very not like a lot of my relatives who are racist. May or may not be the relatives who are not in support of my sexuality, but that is... I will not be outing anyone in this video. However, that being said, I do live in a very predominantly white area. The next biggest group of people that we do have, besides people who have very fair skin, is people mainly of Hispanic, Latino, mostly Mexican descent. With that being said, I do know some Black people. However, that number is maybe two that I have interacted with in the past year. I don't have any really close friends who are a part of that community, but I do have some acquaintances. With that being said, obviously I do want to support this community and everything that they're doing, but I am, not a part of this community, so I'm not one to say, I feel your pain, I'm all of this, because I don't. All I can do is say, I support you, and if you need anything, I'm here for you. Going along with that, I like to say that I am a very educated person in things such as history and the human mind. And the way that a lot of people are going about this movement is all wrong. First of all, I've seen a lot of public backlash on Twitter for people who are encouraging you to stay safe and stop attacking every single person the second they say something that you do not agree with. And a lot of people are giving them hate. History tends to repeat itself. I'm sure anybody who has spent any sort of time in America and even other places knows about Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. He had a lot of protests. They were all very peaceful protests. He is by far one of the most influential people of color in the last few centuries. I have a hair on my lip. So sorry. Anyways, I feel like he would not want to see everything that is going on in the world right now and sort of the way that we are treating this conflict. I am all for protesting for things that you care about. However, with tensions being so high, specifically with the American police force, doing things that are breaking the law is an extremely bad idea. Please, when you are protesting, do not break or defile public property, as it is against the law. It is called vandalism and looting, and it is very much illegal. Giving anybody a reason to arrest you or attack you for breaking the law is only going to increase tensions, which is not going to do anything to help people. From my many, many, many years in customer service, as well as taking a few psychology and sociology classes, I've learned that angry people are extremely dangerous as they are often incapable of rational thinking or thought. Now, I'm going to call someone out, which is why I might get canceled, but I don't care as I have very little platform and this needs to be said. Stop making decisions when you are angry. You can't. It is not possible. When you are angry or scared, your fight or flight responses activate. When those are activated, you have two thoughts. 1, run. 2, punch someone. That's about it. When you're in this mood, you are extremely hard to, first of all, convince any sort of sense into you. Second of all, make rational thought. Please, before you do anything, post anything, say anything online, take a moment to calm down. Take a deep breath in and out. Just like that. Take a few of those. Calm down. Relax your heartbeat. Focus on your breathing. And then think about what you are going to say or do and recognize, is this something that I should be saying or putting out there in the world? Because as much as what you are saying is probably important, doing so out of anger or fear does not make you any better than the people you are attacking. Please, before anybody tries to mince my words, protesting is good, and I believe that you should fight for things that you believe in. Social change theory is a theory in psychology that says social change can only happen with conflict. This is exactly what is happening. There is a conflict and people are pushing for change. However, if you do so out of fear and anger, all you are going to do is get yourself killed, which is going to be extremely counterproductive. And I would really hate for anybody to have any harm become them. Additionally, I've seen a lot of people attacking people who have not been spending a lot of time focusing on this problem. Really just making a few quick statements saying, hey, I support you. Here's a fundraiser. I'm going to be doing something to, help raise money for these people. And that's about it. And then they go off and make their normal content. And a lot of people are getting angry. As someone who is an empath, I know it may be hard to believe for some of you, as brash as I have been in the past, but promise you, I'm an empathetic person. It is very hard to go on social media or go anywhere in general and just see hate. Just videos after video after video after video after video of, rioting and protesting and people being attacked and people being killed and stealing stuff and vandalizing and Black Lives Matter and another person was shot. It's very, very, very hard on one's mental stability. Ugh, I've been sitting in the same position for so long. Sorry, this is like the 7th time I've tried filming this. A lot of these people are continuing business as usual for a very specific reason. We need positivity and light in the world right now. And these people continuing on as usual, making makeup video, YouTube video, just making makeup videos or gaming videos or comedy videos is exactly what we need. These people are doing what they normally do. They're making people smile. They're making people laugh. And I feel like, especially with what's going on right now in the world, that is what we need more than ever. We need people who can make each other laugh and smile and have a good time and be positive. And they're getting a lot of hate for doing that thing. Obviously, I feel like we should all be taking a moment to recognize what is going on and make something that is serious about it. However, I applaud these people who are able to continue making videos that are comedic and funny and make us smile after they have made this video addressing these issues or some sort of comment somewhere addressing them. Because what we need in the world now more than ever is comedy and happiness and light. With that being said, I will be continuing after this video making my normal series that I am doing. It is Pride Month, and although I did miss the first week or two of making videos for Pride Month, I do want to continue on with the rest of this month, making some fun Pride-centered content for you, and hopefully a common misconceptions video. Let's keep our fingers crossed that I am able to make that for you this month. Additionally, please stop attacking people online in general. Now more than ever, we need to be united as one race, the human race. We all need to work together to help bring attention to this conflict and do what we need to help it. Attacking each other on social media is not going to do anything except for create more pain and more hurt and more sorrow. Please take some time to truly talk about it with each other, to support each other, and take a moment when somebody says something that you don't immediately agree with. Instead of immediately going on an angry rant, try to see where they're coming from and why they're saying the things that they say. The reason that I'm making this video with very little emotion behind it is because anytime in the past that I have seen someone make something like this, they're often very emotional, whether that is angry, upset, hurt, or scared. There's often a lot of emotion charged behind these things. And although I do think it is important to add emotion to these sort of topics and things, I feel like it is also important to take a moment and take a step back and think about this from a logical point of view. If we are getting too emotional about these certain things, it is going to do nothing to, help the problem, to help solve it. So again, please be kind to each other, support each other, and try to see where other people are coming from in the content that they are making. Don't go out of your way to attack people who are posting things or saying things that you do not agree with, because everybody has a story. Try to put yourself in their shoes and see where they are coming from before you try to attack somebody who has a different view from you. As well as if you do choose to as well as if you do choose to protest, please make sure that you are being careful and you are being safe. I would hate to see another news article about someone who is young and only striving for social change to get shot or killed at the hands of a police officer. So please be careful in everything that you do and make sure to share kindness and light always. And if there is somebody who you feel isn't bringing enough attention to this issue, even though they have either made a video or a post or have shared a resource, know that their goal is to bring happiness and joy and light into this time of uncertainty and sorrow. And please try to support them in what they are doing, trying to make people laugh. I hope I can see you all next week for another video that is like what I normally make. That is, whether, it's a comedy video or a commentary video, I am going to go back to normal in the content that I do make here. I just want you to know that I wanted to address this because this is a serious issue. But at the same time, my goal here is to make people laugh and to inform people. Because if there's one thing I've learned from my I'm 19 years old. If there's one thing I've learned from my 19 years on this earth, it's that only ignorance breeds hate.